Hey, what's going on guys? It's me, Aiden. Welcome back to another video. Now today, we have a bunch of miraculous news. Well, it's not actually as much as, the past couple news videos because, you know what? I'm going back to making a smaller news video, so maybe you'll enjoy that. Time codes, as always, are down in the description below if you want to skip around, and let's just go ahead and hop right into this. Alright, so first up for the day, we have a new clip of the Miraculous movie. This, I think, is the first, full clip, sort of. It's not a full clip, okay? It's a work in progress clip, but it's the first animated clip, I think, that we've seen that's sort of mostly done. And as you can see, it's Cat Noir jumping through some clouds, probably singing because it's a musical, and he's doing little snow angels on a cloud angels. Aw, okay, and so Jeremy Zag released this on Instagram, and his caption was, "I think he is definitely in love." So this is definitely a love story, which I think we've had confirmed before. So Cat Noir is just singing about his love, presumably, to Ladybug, because I think that's what they're gonna do. I would be surprised if he's singing about his love to Marinette, but I don't know. Or, you know what, who knows? Maybe he loves Adrian. Some people are into that. Now, this is the first look at Cat Noir that we are seeing. Unfortunately, it is lower quality, so, I don't really want to call it my first look at him, because we don't get to see him in all of his glory. Now, one thing I want to point out is up at the top left, and that is the time code. This looks to be about 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 20 seconds into the special. So this happens quite late in the special, or not the special, the movie, sorry. This happens quite late in the movie, assuming that the movie's at max 2 hours long. I would think it'd be like an hour and a half. That seems long as well. But yeah, this is happening quite late in the movie, and so I just thought I'd point that out. I think that's really all I have for this clip. There's not really much else to talk about other than just showing you the clip. So yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. Alright, so next up for the day, we have a new concept from Jeremy Zag relating to LadyLion. Now, for those of you guys who maybe need a little bit of a backstory, LadyLion is a character in the upcoming Africa special, and LadyLion is the new hero. So, he just released this new image here. Looks pretty good. I don't exactly know what it is. It's most likely just like some sort of background concept. Maybe LadyLion's secret base or something. I don't know. It looks more like a painting than anything, so I think it's just a cool image to look at. I'm not sure if this is my best guess is maybe this is some sort of rock foundation or something. That'd be my only guess as to what this is as of this point. But we will just have to see if we see this as an iconic location in the special or whatnot. Alright, so moving on to probably the biggest segment of today, that is the new Roblox game. Now, for those of you who may not have seen my community posts, I actually was able to playtest for the game. Now, that's pretty cool. I was not invited to the first one, but I was invited to the second one, so I was able to playtest the second playtest. So I have a little bit of insider info. Now, the interesting thing about this is I asked you guys the other day on a community post to send in your questions, and I got a bunch of questions, guys, okay? But I have not got those answered yet, and the reason is because I'm signed up next week to do another playtest where I can actually record, because for this playtest that I did last week, I could not record anything, okay? Now, that being said, I could take photos, so I'm going to show some of those photos. The link will be down in the description if you want to see all of the photos I took, because I took quite a few, so if you want to see all of those, you can. The photos should just be showing up on your screen, sort of as a rotation right now, so that way you can see most of them. But I'm going to go ahead and answer some basic questions that even I know the answer to just from what they've explained and stuff like that. Now, I do want to let you guys know this game is only 1 month into production, and so there's not a whole lot of content in it yet, okay? It's pretty much just a map, and they recently added character models for Ladybug and Cat Noir, okay? So that's pretty much all there is to the game at this point. Now, one of the most frequent questions that I got was, how can I play this game / what is the name, because I want to look it up, right? Now, as far as the name, I don't think there's an official name for it yet. We will see when I get some questions answered next week. However, this is a play test, okay? Not everybody can join the play test. It's a very limited number of people. So as of right now, you cannot play this game. It is coming out in April, okay? That is the date for right now, because it's going to be released alongside the Shanghai special in April, okay? So that's the release date. Another frequent question I got. Now, another question I got quite frequently is, what kind of game is it? Now, from my understanding, okay, this could change, and, you know, this is very basic, you know, the game has only been in production for about a month, okay? So, from my understanding, it is mostly a role-playing game where you can choose a character, and then you can act out being that character. That being said, I think they want to introduce some quests. Originally, they only planned, I think, for the role-playing game, but then when they got feedback, people wanted quests and to be able to become akumatized and stuff like that. So they are thinking about like how to implement quests or specific things to do. Not a lot of info on that yet. So we just know that they are working to add more than just a role-playing element to it. Now, I got some questions like, how laggy is it? I personally did not lag. I mean, I do have a pretty good computer, better than most people, most average everyday people, right? So I was not able to really tell if it was laggy or not. I don't know. It's quite detailed. There is some detail in it. So I don't know. It might lag more for others than it did for me, but yeah, I don't know. Another question I got was, can you play it on your phone? And I believe you can, or if you can't right now, you will be. I'm pretty sure Roblox is mostly cross-compatible, so I'm not sure how that will all work, but I'm pretty sure you can play it on like your phone or tablet or whatever. Now, I got a lot of questions on how big is the map. Now, the map itself consists of mostly like 2 or 3 parts. So there's this main like circular area that's like sort of like the main hub. I don't know if main hub is the right way to put it, but it's just sort of like the biggest section out of the map as of right now. And then there's a small little park there with the fountain that we've seen quite a lot. Now, the final part that's sort of implemented at this point is the bridge, you know, like the bridge with the love locks. I don't remember what it was called, but that was in there as well. This image on screen sort of shows you the what the map looks like pretty much in its entirety. Now, the back is cut off a little bit, but it doesn't extend too much further. It's just a circle, and then it has like a little extrusion out of the back, I think. Now, I'm going to answer a few more questions from what I understand, but these are especially sort of like only discussion type stuff that we know of right now. They haven't like actually implemented any of this stuff yet. Now, the first question I got was, can you choose your character? And as of right now, I believe you can. Like, I think you can choose if you want to be like Ladybug or Cat Noir or whatnot, right? Now, another thing I think they talked about wanting to do was like be able to become akumatized. I have no idea how that's going to work. I don't think they have a good idea of how that's going to work either yet. But they are trying to be able to add in akumatizations, and so that you could presumably fight villains. I'm not entirely sure on that. That is a question I'm going to send to them. And yeah, that's really all I have on this. As of right now, like I said, I've compiled a list of all of your guys' questions, and I'm going to send it to them next week when we have our recording session. And I'm sorry I can't show any recording stuff to you right now. That's just the rules. I don't make them. I just abide by them. One other thing I forgot to mention is they are planning to add more specific locations, like presumably an actual Eiffel Tower, because in the game right now, it's just sort of like an image. And then presumably they're also going to add like Hawkmoth's lair and then more specific like iconic areas in the show. And you have to remember, guys, this is very early in development, so there isn't a lot done yet. Now, if you have any suggestions or comments or anything about the game, questions, let me know down in the comments below, because I think they are looking for a lot of feedback and questions and stuff like that. And so if there are more questions, I will add them to my list. And if there are suggestions, I think they would love to hear your guys' suggestions. So put them down in the comments. I will send them over to the developers. Again, more details will be coming out next week or the week after that, depending on when I can get that video done. But it's looking pretty good so far. Even if you don't play Roblox, I think it'd be cool just to hop in, you know, just once or twice and just like walk around and be like, this, you know what, this is a pretty good replica of the show. And I think you will have enjoyment out of that. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy, you can leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
And don't forget to eat more veggies, Mr. Chan. You need fiber, for God's sake.